Hello, MBC, Pastor D. I trust and pray that you had a great week, a blessed week, and that you're already getting ready for what God is going to do as we gather here in Macedonia in the morning. First of all, fulfillment hour at 9 a.m., and then our morning worship at 10:15. Helen Keller was once asked, what was worse than being born blind? And her response was, to have sight but no vision. I want to talk tomorrow about blurred vision. In Numbers, the 13th chapter, you go down to the 27th through the 30th verse. In fact, you can read that whole chapter as it gives the narrative of the message. Spies were sent out to search the land. And there were two reports. There was a majority report and there was a minority report. The majority report said, we're not able to possess it. When we look at them and we look at ourselves, we look like grasshoppers. They're giants. The cities are walled. We know we've been given claim to the land, but we can't do it. We can't do it. We're not able. That was 83%. The other 17% came back and said, yes, but God is able. We can possess the land. Helen Keller said, what was worse than being born blind is to have sight but no vision. How tragic it is for a church to have sight but no vision into what God is doing. When God has said we can claim it, it's ours. We have to claim our possessions, possess our possessions. And so the danger of blurred vision. I trust you'll be here tomorrow. We got to focus on the facts. They focused on the foe. And then we have to focus on the future. With God, all things are possible. At the end of the service, we're going to celebrate the wedding of our own Sister Vera Johnson and Reverend Seth Fuller. That's right, Reverend Seth Fuller. I didn't even know that Vera's fiance was a minister, and his former pastor, Pastor Ray Brown, had so many positive things to say to me about him. And so we praise God for what the Lord is doing in both of their lives. And so that will take place right at the end of morning worship. I want you to stay to be a part of that. Then on Thursday at 11 a.m. will be the homegoing service of the daughter of Wanda Milton Webb, Yolanda. That will be at 11 o'clock. I'm just coming out of a Silver Saints meeting, and guess who was there? Wanda and Milt. Thursday night in choir rehearsal, Wanda was there. Last Sunday, Wanda and Milt. They have not missed a service since this occurred. We never want to minimize the pain and suffering of any of our members, but I want to hold up the kind of demonstration of faith that they have displayed. Lift them before God, their entire family, that through this situation, God will strengthen them and that they will feel his love through the demonstration of our love. Macedonia is a special church. I have not seen nor ear heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man what God has in store for a people who trust him, who have more than sight, but who have vision. Continue to pray for one another, lift one another up, hold up the pastor and his family, that God will continue to do what he has already done and do it more through those of us that are willing to trust him. Love to the church, Pastor D.